Hello guys, how are you? I hope you are doing good and that you are staying safe at home. So this is going to be our second video for this third block. We are going to start. So let me check here. We are going to start in this one. So remember that this was the previous homework. So we are going to start here. In the remember to use in the page number 67, okay? So the remember to use. Remember that you have to write this remember to use in your home, in your notebook, okay? Don't forget to write this remember to use in your notebook. So remember to use simple present tense. Use the present simple to talk about routines, activities, facts, or opinions. Use do for I, you, we, and they, and use does for he, she, and it. Use do or does in questions, short answers, and negative sentences. Do not use do or does in affirmative sentences. When the subject is he, she, or it, add an s to be to the verb and the affirmative sentences. I, is, and are also used in a simple present, okay? Just for you to understand and for a better understanding, I'm going to give you the explanation in Spanish. So, vamos a ver. Vamos a escribir el remember to use en el cuaderno como siempre lo hacemos. No lo olviden. A ver, les voy a explicar. Entonces dice que vamos a utilizar el present simple para hablar acerca de rutinas, actividades, asuntos u opiniones. Dice, utilice el do para I, para you, we y para they. Utilice does para he, she, and it. Esto ya lo habíamos visto en clase, entonces ya solo es un repaso. Use do or does. Utilice do or does para preguntas o para respuestas cortas o oraciones negativas, ¿verdad? También dice, no utilice do o does en oraciones afirmativas, ¿sí? Únicamente en negativas. Bueno, dice aquí, cuando el sujeto es he, she or it, usted va a utilizar o le va a agregar la S to the verb and affirmative, al verbo en una oración afirmativa, ¿ok? Dice, am, is y are son también incluidos en el simple present. También los vamos a utilizar en el simple present. Okay, so now that you already know, that you already understand this information, we are going just to check the examples. Affirmative sentences. I watch TV all the time. Luis watches TV all the time. As you can see, they already add the S at the end. Watches cartoons after the class. Negative sentences. They don't like soap operas. Min doesn't like to watch the news. This is negative sentences. You can see does, do. Okay? WH question. What shows do you watch? Okay, it is a WH question. I watch sitcoms. This is a short answer. Yes, no question. Does Irina watch wrestlers? Does, because these are just no questions. Okay, and we are asking for. So short answers. Yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. Okay, so we have different examples here applying these instructions. The instruction that we have here, different instructions that we are going to apply here in these examples. Okay, so please don't forget to write this in your notebook. Okay, you are going to also, just before to forget this, you are going to write 5 for each one. 5 affirmative sentences, 5 affirmative and negative sentences, WH question, yes, no question, and short answer, according the policies or according the instructions. Okay, you have to write 5 in your notebook according the instructions. Okay, guys? Well, so let's continue. We're going to continue here in page number 68. In page number 68, we have a practice. Complete the question and answer with the appropriate words. Use the present simple. So now that we already know and we already have the previous explanation, we are just going to complete the blank spaces. See? Okay. So complete the questions. We are going to complete the questions and the answers. Okay? If it is a question, if it is an answer, you have to complete. Using what? The present simple. Okay? Then we are doing, it says speaking. Send to your partner the routine activities you do on a typical day, including the times. We are not going to do this one because we are not in the classroom, so it is not possible. But if you want to practice at home with someone else that is available to help you, that will be a great idea. So, for example of this speaking, I get up at 5:15, then I take a shower at 5:30, and after that, and you can continue with that, okay? But we are not going to do this activity because we are not in the classroom. And if you do it at home, I cannot see if you are pronouncing any good words, so it's fine. We are not going to do it. So we are going to jump to this, the reading. So this is a reading. You have to read this paragraph. So it says watching a video is interesting and funny activity. So this is an activity that you are going to do at home. Why? Because if you don't read this reading, if you don't do this reading, you are not going to be able to answer these questions, okay? So read the text and answer the questions. First, you need to read this one to understand this one, and then you have to answer these questions, okay? Then we have to let's talk. Listen to a speaker. What is the person who's talking about? Okay, so also you can read, because there is no way to do a listening here, but you can read this one and then you are going to answer the questions. According to this one, you are going to answer the questions, okay? And the last activity for this one, it's going to be this. We have phonics time. Remember that the phonics time is the pronunciation and the sound that we gave to each word, okay? So if you see this icon, that means that you are able to do a listening. You can download the app in your phone and you can do a listening. In that way, you are going to understand in a better way how can you pronounce the words, each word, okay? So many letters in English are pronounced different. On the contrary, letters in Spanish sound the same within a particular dialect. Look at the examples in English and how different they sound in each word, okay? Entonces, aquí lo que nos está diciendo es que las letras, pues en inglés suenan diferente y en español también nosotros le damos un sonido diferente. Si ustedes ven este icono, quiere decir que pueden hacer un listening, chicos. Si ustedes lo tienen, pueden descargar la app en su teléfono y sería una buena oportunidad que ustedes puedan escuchar el sonido que se le da a cada palabra, ¿ok? Entonces, esto es un phonics, la pronunciación de las palabras. Si tienen esto, por favor hagan su listening porque les va a ayudar mucho el poder agudizar su oído y poder saber la pronunciación de cada palabra. Entonces aquí tienen la descripción de la palabra o de la letra y vamos a ir viendo cómo es la pronunciación de cada una. Para eso tienen que descargar la app y poder hacer su listening, ¿ok? Porque no es lo mismo que uno lo haga sin poder escuchar. So, let's going to continue with the second one. Minimal pairs S and Z. Listen and check the word you hear. Okay, this one you can do this exercise at home. So we can do is zip, sounds like this, zip, zip, zip. It is not the same, right? Okay, zoo, zoo, place, place, rice, rice, ice, ice. As you can see, as you can hear, it is not the same pronunciation, right? Just the first one is the first that you can just say, oh, no, it is not the same. Zip, zip, okay? Because this is the S and this is the Z. So it is not the same one, okay? So the pronunciation always is going to be different. So let's go to page number 71. And in page number 71, we have a vocabulary. So what you are going to do? Just check the word bank that we have here. So we have 7 different options, and you have to write the number of the word in the next to definition, okay? If you want, you can just use a dictionary, or you can just Google, and according to the meaning, you can just go ahead and write the number next to the sentence, okay? So this is going to be the last one activity. This is a listening tool. As you can see, we are doing a lot of listening. This is going to be for you to practice the pronunciation and for you to understand the pronunciation and for you to better understand the pronunciation for each word or for each phrase, okay? So also this is going to be a listening here. You can download the app and use it and do the listening. So you have to read the conversation and answer this question. These questions are according this conversation, okay? So this is going to be the last activity. Don't remember to write, the remember to use in your notebook and follow the instructions, guys. Because some one of you are sending the homework and don't follow the instructions. And what happens if you are not following the instructions? What happens is that you are going to lose some points in the homework or also in your song. So I hope you're doing so good. I sent so much helps for you, and I hope to see you, and I hope to you can hear me in the next video. So bye bye, guys.